Hi guys, what is going on? Adam here. Welcome back to Module 3, Lesson 5. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like the channel, and comment if you've got any questions about the lesson or any of the questions. Hope you're enjoying the course, guys. We'll shortly be moving on to Module 4. So today I thought I'd cover how do I store my crypto tokens. So how would you store your tokens? So obviously, the first thing you want to do is go to something like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, as I said before. And then you could click on Bitcoin, for example. If you go down, bear with me. If you go down, you'll see there's a list of exchanges, yeah? So obviously, the first place you could kind of store them is on an exchange. I don't recommend you store them on an exchange. The problem is if you store them on an exchange, the exchange holds your private keys to your coins. So obviously, if the exchange gets hacked, or the exchange goes bankrupt, like many of these crypto lending platforms. I've done a few videos lately about Voyager, Celsius, etc. Your coins could be finito. So obviously, you're not going to get FDIC insurance or FCS. Was it FS? Is it FCSC in the UK or the other FSCS? So you're not going to get any kind of government cover. Not that that's worth a lot anyway, but you're not going to get that. So. But obviously, the other side is obviously you're not holding your coins. So there is a saying in crypto: "Not your keys, not your coins." So you always want to maintain your private key. So door number 2 is you can go to a hot wallet. So obviously, I did a previous video on hot wallets. I covered a few. Um, so you could go. There's a few years showing wallets. So obviously, Trezor and Ledger are your hardware wallets, which I'd recommend is the best because you're storing your crypto offline in cold storage, which is hardware wallet. So that means you store offline and you control and you maintain self custody of your coins. And then there's a few like it's recommended for Bitcoin, like Electrum, XDeFi, Trust Wallet. Like for example, if you go back here and we go on Ethereum, it'll give you different ones. So you can use MetaMask, XDeFi, Coin.8. Personally, though, if you're gonna go for a hot wallet, and this is not financial advice, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'd go for something like Exodus. What I like about Exodus is you can also link your hardware wallet. So I think that's better. But ideally, go for a hardware wallet. It is an investment, though. So looking at hardware wallets. So hardware wallets. Obviously, like I said, there's a saying in crypto: "Know your keys, know your coins." So by having a hardware wallet, you're controlling the wallet, you're controlling the hardware. It's locked by a PIN number as well. And I mean, you could put that hardware wallet. Obviously, I don't recommend you keep it in your house. You want to be secure as possible. Maybe get safety deposit boxes. I don't know if you can afford it or something like that. You want to store it somewhere else though, and then you want to back up your 12-word phrase or your 24-word phrase, depending on what you do. You could use something like a crypto steel capsule or a stone book. So obviously these are like indestructible then. I'll cover these in other modules, but basically you're writing down your private keys in a way that if it's on paper, it's not that the paper can't kind of burn or it can't deteriorate over time where it's carved in the stone it's going to last forever, touch wood. So this is Ledger, so you'd come to ledger.com. Obviously, make sure you always use the correct website. Make sure you're not clicking any ad websites. It'd be a good way really to go on CoinGecko, then click through to Ledger. So you always make sure you're going on the actual site. Don't ever buy your Ledger or your Trezor from Amazon. They could get tampered with before they arrive at your property. You always want to buy directly from Ledger or Trezor, so you know you're securing securely. So obviously looking at the product, so you've got a few options here, like Ledger Nano X is the best, I'd say. It's more digital. So this is what a Ledger looks like. And like I said, it's nice and simple. You store your private keys. It stores your private key. It stores all your coins. This one's better though because it can store a lot more tokens. Whereas if you use the other one, you've got to delete the token to store more. So that's kind of how it looks. And you download an app on your laptop or your mobile phone called Ledger Live, so you can view your portfolio. And that's what you'd interact with when you're playing around with your Ledger as well, for sending and confirming. Yeah, and always check the code on the device. But obviously, I'll do a lesson on Ledger anyway. So that's pretty much Ledger. Obviously, the Ledger Nano X is the best, like I said. And you got the S Plus, which is a smaller one. Like I said, I prefer the Ledger Nano X. You can buy family packs as well. You can also participate in staking and things like that, which I'll cover in other modules. That's more of a DeFi thing. And also, what I like as well, they've got if I can find it, let's have a look. Apps and services, learn. Yeah, they've got Ledger Academy on here as well, so you can learn all about it, all about cold storage, what tokens you can store on the Ledger, etc. It's all on the website. Personally, I use Ledger. Like I said, if I were you, I'd buy two, because you can back them up then, so you can clone one device and keep them in separate locations. So obviously, if one ever breaks or one ever gets compromised, you've got the other one. And also, like I said, I'd keep your private security keys in a different location also, and just spread it around. And I'll cover strategies around that in further modules towards the end of this course. But yeah, okay. So that is the Ledger. Another option you've got is Trezor. So this is pretty much Trezor. Like I said, they all pretty much support loads of tokens. I don't use Trezor myself. It's just a personal preference that I use Ledger. Like I said, hardware wallets have never been hacked historically. The only thing they've had, Ledger had a few years back, the email database was compromised, and people were getting sent out spam emails, claiming that people know who they are, they know they got crypto and all that, but it was obviously all spam and scammers trying to steal your crypto, getting you to go on fake websites and enter your private keys, etc. So obviously you always want to do it, like I said, directly through the websites, do it properly, and make sure you go into the official websites. So this is Trezor. So obviously there's a few options. You've got Trezor 1 or Trezor Model T. You can store over 1,000 tokens with the Trezor. This is what the Trezor looks like. That's your Trezor. So obviously these are the two different versions. Like I said, I use Ledger, but Trezor's just as good. They're both great for cold storage. Either one will do. Like I said, it's a bit of an investment, 100 quid to say. But like I said, if you're going to be dollar cost averaging in, like we're talking about, you're probably going to want to look at the best kind of way of storing your coins if you're in crypto for the long term. Obviously, you can store in a hotware wallet on your laptop or your phone, etc., like we discussed. But obviously, using hardware wallets are always going to be the best. Especially if you're going to be dollar cost averaging and growing your portfolio over time, especially as your portfolio will grow, like what we talked about, if prices increase, etc. Remember, not financial advice though, just my opinion. Always do your own due diligence. So yeah, so this is Trezor. So obviously it's all on you, pretty much what they can do, and they should have a training suite as well, same kind of thing. That's the desktop version of Trezor. That's pretty much how it works. Yeah, so I'd be going for either one of those two guys. Like I said, I'll do further. Let me pull that up. I'll do further videos in further modules, and then obviously if you're going to go for a hotware wallet, obviously we don't want Exodus Travels. We want Exodus Crypto. So you want to go to exodus.com. And obviously I went through Exodus in previous videos. There's videos on there you can watch as well. So let's have a look at the product. So you got the desktop, the mobile, the browser extension. So obviously that's for DeFi Web3, so you can do a lot with Exodus. Let's have a look at the desktop. We're on the desktop, so this is the desktop. That's how it looks. So like I said, it is the free way of doing it, guys. If you don't want to spend the 100 odd quid on your Ledger or your Trezor. But yeah, and if you've got any questions, put them in the feed. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the page, and we'll see you in the next video where we move on to module 6. Like I said, as we move through further modules, we'll start covering DeFi, NFTs, a bit around tax, obviously planning around your crypto for the long term. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Catch you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.